Great day, beautiful people. Michelle, the Sensual Shaman, back here with you guys for another episode of Teaching Tarot. What's up? How is your tarot journey going? Please let me know. Please let me know, because it is a journey and it is a slow process. Today, though, we are going to be talking about the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, and please be wary. I have a green screen, so. But there she is, our Queen of Pentacles. Okay. We're going to be talking about her today. We're going to be talking about the character in the card. What are we looking at as far as the character is concerned? What is she wearing? How is she, what's her stature like, right? And then the second thing we're going to be looking at is the symbolism in the card and how you can identify and with your own intuition, bring about some meaning through the symbolism in the card. Number 3, we're going to be looking at the story, right? I am a writer, so I love to look at the tarot as a way of like, well, what was she doing before in order to become the queen, and what is she going to do after, right? Because this is only ever, the tarot is only ever a snapshot, right? This captures only a snapshot of the magnitude of what this energy possesses, right? So what is she doing before and after? The fourth thing we're going to think about is reading the card. How do I say this? Reading the card as an action, as a situation, as advice, and as an outcome, right? So looking at the card in different placements, depending on the questions that we ask, right? So we're going to look at that. And then finally, we're going to talk about the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, all right? Beautiful. Let's get it. All right. So the Queen of Pentacles is one of my favorite queens of the tarot. She is my self-worth queen. That's what I always say in my readings. I'm going to have to get a new language soon, but I'm rocking with this, right? Because look at her. Look at her. She has this soft little smirk, right? She's got her hands placed so delicately and so dainty. And I also love this because the Queen of Pentacles is the Queen of Earth, but look at her. She also has these sort of like antlers out of these sticks, which I love, right? You see that, like little antlers. So it's giving me Aryan energy, but also just like a crown, right? So looking at the character, she looks very self-assured. She looks sure of herself. She's like, I know where I've been and I know where I'm going, right? Just looking at the character, her gaze is closed. She has makeup on. She just appears in her element, and it looks like she's somebody that like, wherever you put me, I'ma grow. Like that's just the energy that she's giving me, right? And then also, what else is the character telling us? She's sitting there next to a plush pillow, right? So really loving her adornments, loving the accessories of life, right? Like really liking not only the basics and the practical, right? Earth energy's practicality, but also like luxury, right? Taurus, right? Queen of Pentacles, Earth. And then she's also sitting under a tree. If you want to look at everything else going on under the card, right? She is in her element when she is outside. So this might also be an invitation to get back to your nature, right? Not just nature, but to your true nature, which is in nature and in communion with Mother Earth. All right. Beautiful. And then the symbolism. Let's look at the symbolism in the card. Now she is holding a pentacle, right? She's holding coin. Right? What does money mean to you? What is your relationship with money? Can you perhaps, actually, I'm getting ahead of myself, because this feels like the advice for the card is, what is your relationship with money? This might be the question that this card is asking of us. What's our relationship with money, and how might we begin to have a better relationship with money, seeing it as something that comes easily to us and that is always around us, right? She doesn't look like she's wanting for anything. She looks fully satisfied to me, right? So the other symbolism, again, we have trees here above her. If you have any personal stories with sort of red plush pillows, it's giving me, it feels like Middle East, like that sort of adornments, like Oriental or Moroccan, or you know what I mean? I don't know. I really don't have, I personally don't have a personal connection with that pillow, but perhaps you do. Perhaps that necklace that she has on, right? Like I said, these horns here, it's giving me Aries energy, but of course I always look for that because I'm an Aries. But you know what I mean? It's all personal. Symbolism is personal. So looking at the card, make sure you look at the symbolism. And then again, now we're going to look at the story. So what was she doing before, right? She's the Queen of Pentacles. So that means she had to go through a lot of life lessons. That means she had to lose some money before she gained her equity, right? Before she gained some wealth. Before this, she perhaps did not know her value, right? Like she had to go through trials and tribulations and go through bruisings in order to be here in this seat, right? She is sitting in her power, unshaken, right? She is sitting in it strong. And that takes some lessons, that takes some living, that takes some hurting, that takes some bruising, right? So if you pull this Queen of Pentacles and it's showing up as you, right? The thing that Spirit wants you to take stock in is you've done so much in order to become queen. Do not negate everything that you've been through, right? Let's give praise and let's take inventory of all that we've been through that got us here in our seat of power, in our seat of self-worth. All right. And then after, what's going on with the Queen of Pentacles after? What is she going to do with her newly found worth, with her newly found wealth, with these new tangible, right? She has the luxuries that she wants. She has the money for extra, right? She has the money for luxury now and not just the necessities. So what is going to, again, what's my relationship with money? Yeah. Now, let's read these as placements in our tarot spreads, right? You guys might be looking at different tarot spreads and looking at 2-card readings and 3-card readings and all Celtic cross readings, right? And in those, when they're giving you all these placements, sometimes one of the question is, hey, what's the action? What should I do next, Spirit, right? God, the God of your understanding. If you pull Queen of Pentacles as an action, it's saying, how do I act? Act like you know who you are. Act like you're God. Act like you're divine. Like, act like you know where you've been and act like you know where you're going, right? Queen of Pentacles understands her legacy. So how do I act? I act as somebody who is in her seat of self-worth. How do I act? I act responsibly with my money, right? I think about the legacy. What am I doing here? How is this money working for me? How do I act? I act like I already have enough, right? Seeing currency and money as something that comes easily to you and through you, right? How do I act? I act at one with nature, right? So you know what? Let me get back to my true nature. This is what this card is telling me too, and it's not obvious, but getting back to your true nature. My dear friend Nina wrote this beautiful poem the other day, and she said, the sun doesn't look at trees and say, I should grow like that. The trees grow how they grow. The sun grows how it grows. The plants don't grow like birds. It's not trying to. I'm going to grow like how I'm going to grow, right? Sorry about that. I just touched my mic. So yeah, act like you know your true nature. Act in your true nature. You are on your timeline, not anyone else's. And doesn't that what she looks like? I'm not worried about what type of time y'all on. I'm on my time. I'm on my time. Now, let's look at the Queen of Pentacles as a situation. Hey, what's going on between me and such and such? Hey, what's going on in my body? Like, I'm not feeling quite right. And you pull the Queen of Pentacles. Again, as I said in the Ace of Wands, I would never just pull one card if I'm trying to figure out the situation. I would never just pull the Queen of Pentacles. It's giving me part of the story, but not all of it. Not the Ace of Wands coming up after I just said that. So what's the situation? Queen of Pentacles and Ace of Wands. Now, Ace of Wands talks about vitality, personal power, transformation, personal power, and the Queen of Pentacles, self-worth. So if you're asking what's going on between you and someone else, if you're asking what's going on between me and someone else, somebody's wanting to be seen for what they contribute to the relationship. Somebody's wanting to be seen here for all of what they bring here, right? Vitality, my personal power. It's very much about, do you see me? This is what I'm feeling. Okay. Let's look at the bottom of the deck. Again, we got the Hierophant. That's Taurus energy again. Somebody standing firm. Somebody standing firm. And the Hierophant talks about spiritual authority, or who indoctrinated you, right? The Hierophant talks about religious sectors and institutions. So the situation might be fighting tradition versus who I feel that I am, right? Tradition versus who I say I am. To me, I'm the authority here, right? Authority with the religious sectors and any sort of, just hierarchy, right? We've got literally a stair, right? Like, who's the hierarchy? Who says? Who's the guru in your life? Who is the authority in your life? It's me. It's me. Right? So that might be the situation. The situation is calling for you to be the authority now in your life and breaking free of tradition. That's what the Hierophant in Queen of Pentacles is telling me. All right. Now, as advice, what is the Queen of Pentacles? If you say, Spirit, how do I move? What do I do next? Queen of Pentacles. I'm going to pull another card. I'm going to teach y'all how to read multiple cards. Okay. Ooh, 4 of Cups. Take the offering. All right, 4 of Cups talks about someone coming in to offer you some help, and you feel it. You feel that someone is behind you, beside you, trying to aid you, right? So the advice is to not be so independent that you don't take what's being offered to you, the support and help that's around you. So that's the advice with the Queen of Pentacles and the 4 of Cups. Take some, receive the help, be open to the help, right? We could also look at her. She could, if you're looking at it a certain way, she could look like, I have everything that I need. I don't need you. Right? There could be a little bit of that. So, especially with this 4 of Cups coming in, like somebody's not taking the offering. Right? And I'm reading it like this, where both characters are looking in one direction, they're not face front, so they can't see everything. They're facing one direction, but can't you see that somebody's trying to help you? Don't be so aloof and caught up in your own sense of self-worth that you forget that there's a community around you, right? So that might be the advice there with that 4 of Cups and Queen of Pentacles. Last but not least, let's talk about the Queen of Pentacles as an outcome. I'm feeling like you are going to get the down, you're going to have enough for the down payment, or the deal for the house is going to go through. Something in the material world is going to work out for you, right? The Queen of Pentacles almost acting as a totem, or a sort of, she's like, if we're thinking about it as an outcome, I feel like, and she comes out, it's like, I wish I could explain it, y'all. Find your words, girl, find your words. But it's like the Queen of Pentacles is at the finish line, right? And so if I see the Queen of Pentacles at the finish line, I'm like, oh, okay, like some money is coming in. Something in the material world is going through, right? Like the grant is going to get accepted, right? Or somebody wants to make a home with you, I'm feeling. Right? So hey, how's this job interview going to go? Fantastic. What's this conversation going to be like between me and my mother? And I get this as an outcome. We're going to finally see each other's worth and value and not sort of be at ends with each other, but say, hey, you have your personal power and so do I, right? And both of us are correct. And both of us need to see one another. All right. Last but not least, let's talk about the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, right? That talks about the energy not moving completely. So if we have the Queen of Pentacles in the if the Queen of Pentacles is unsure of her power, she might be overgiving, right? Selfless to the point of self-destruction. Okay, like trying to make yourself feel worthy by doing instead of just being worthy by being. Right? Oh, I'm gonna show you how much. Oh, let me do this for you. Let me act like this. Let me conform like this so that you see me. No. The Queen of Pentacles in the upright, she says, you will see my value just from the way that I be. Okay? You will see my value just by the way that I be. not for what I do for you. Yes, I'm doing things for you because I'm a queen. Of course I do things. Of course you see me lighting up rooms. Of course you see me making deals happen. But it's just who I be, which is where my value is. So when you see the Queen of and the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, you might want to look at how you are overgiving, or in another sense, how you are being cold and standoffish about the things that you give, and like, why are you even in relationships where you feel that you need to be less, right? Don't you want to be in relationships where you can just give love instead of being like, you know what, I'm not going to do that because X, Y, and Z. And it's like, no, you should be in relationships where you can give freely, and then probably take stock of, well, why am I in a relationship where I feel like I can't give love freely? Why do I even think that this is healthy? There's something else there. What else, Spirit? Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. It's another question they might want to ask themselves. Ten of Cups. This came out in the other reading. Overcompensation is what I'm hearing. Not seeing yourself clearly. Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Not seeing yourself clearly, overcompensating, draining yourself dry so that you can adhere to the needs of others, right? That's the Queen of Pentacles. That's the mother, right? The mother archetype that's giving, right? The tired mom and entrepreneur, right? I do everything. I have so many roles to fill, and I can't seem to replenish my own cup. You're running dry, right? You're dirt, right? Queen of Earth, right? Your earth is not nurtured. You are not well fertilized. You are not getting the love and the support that you need, and you need to do something about it. Okay? Peace and blessings to you guys. That is the Queen of Pentacles. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope that helps. And I hope your tarot journey is going so, so beautifully. Be gentle with yourself. You will learn as you go and flow. Peace.